What's up guys, ownedbytamater here, welcome back to another one of my videos. I'm going to keep this short, but I just received this package. It came in a different package, but I'm not going to open like 5 packages. Anyways, I just received this. It's a Vive VR cover. It's the waterproof one, which is the one that I feel is probably going to be most crucial in playing. Because if you're like me, I've shared my Vive, and like if you have friends over and you're just kind of kicking back playing, if it's any kind of game that has you moving at all, by the time a couple of your friends get done, it's going to be soaking. It's kind of gross to put on, because I've put it on with cold sweat, and it's kind of disgusting if you really stop to think about it. So with this, I've been told that it's easy to wipe off the excess sweat and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it, and then go through some rigorous gameplay, some of the games that make you move and sweat and just wear you out, and I'll check back in with the level of comfort. Okay, so I'm back. I have it installed, which there's some light going on, but I have it installed as well as I think I can. I watched their video in order to install it, and now we're going to jump into some games. First off, we're going to jump into a personal favorite of mine, Unbreakable VR Runner. If you haven't played this game, oh man, it is insane. So we're going to go ahead and play hard mode. If you haven't played this, it's absolutely insane. It's an insane way to get you to move around, just be panting out, completely out of breath, and all that stuff. I've done several videos on it in the past, and so I'm going to go ahead and concentrate on working up a good sweat, and then I'll get back with you guys. So I just got done playing the first game. I played a couple rounds. Yes, I'm a little sweaty, but as far as I can tell, the VR cover is warm, but you can just wipe it off. It's not like the gross sweat that was before. You can just wipe it off. And so I'm going to jump into another game. It feels fine on my face. It doesn't, I don't know. It may leave, I don't think I see any extra weird marks other than the normal VR marks. But I can't necessarily feel a difference. Obviously it's leather instead of cushion, but it's not uncomfortable. So I'm going to jump into another game and see how much more of a sweat I can build up. All right, so we're gonna jump into our old favorite hollow point. Let's see. So classic. I can select different levels. They overhauled the menu since the last time I was here. Let's go ahead and start on something that's not gonna. Actually, no. Screw it. Let's start on 50. Let's start on absolutely insane. Let me put my wrist straps on. And then we'll work up a sweat. I'm already got a good base. Alright, wave 50. Let's go! Alright, so that was incredibly embarrassing as far as playing with skill, but I did work up quite a bit more of a sweat. I'm out of breath. I'm sure I'm starting to leave stains, but as far as I can tell, the foam is completely protected. But something that I did notice whenever I started sweating, and you know how it'll eventually bead. If it has the foam, it'll absorb that. Well, with the leather, it just ran down. Not that big of an issue, but I could feel it running down my face. Like I said, not a huge issue. I'd rather that than either soak into the Vive or into the headband. So since we were getting dominated in that game anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a new favorite of mine, Swordmaster VR. Ooh, that was I didn't get any air on that one. Okay, I'm gonna jump into Swordmaster VR, play that for a little bit until I just can't breathe, and then I'll get you another update. Alright guys, so I think that's where I'm going to end. I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but if you get real close and squeeze, you can see all the sweat and junk that's inside of there. And that's the rip strap, where, I mean, you don't honestly sweat all that often or all that much. And then you feel this, and yes, it's wet, but you can grab a rag and just wipe it right off. Whereas before, it would be so soaked that if you pressed into it with a rag, it'd start actually squirting out the sweat. And so overall, I think this is a very, very, very solid VR cover. The only issue was that the sweat ran down, but I mean, honestly, what are you gonna do? Maybe wear a headband. I don't know, but it made it a little bit lighter. But once you tighten up the Vive to adjust to that, not lighter, looser, it made the headset just a little bit looser on. And so once you tighten it back up to adjust to the new cover, it worked out perfect. I didn't have any problems with it bouncing or anything like that. Oh, but I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I highly recommend this, at least from my first impression. I'm gonna go take a very long break and then edit the video. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you have a Vive, consider checking them out. The link's going to be in the description below. It will be a referral link or an affiliate link. So if you guys enjoy my stuff and you're going to buy this, please follow that link. It helps out my channel a lot. But other than that, I don't want to end up rambling. Definitely worth a purchase, or at least looking into if you're playing this with multiple people or you're sweating a lot, to avoid the sweat damage. But like I said, before I ramble, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button. Okay, I'm going to not do another outro. This has been Owned by Tomater. Later, guys.